How's it going, guys? This is John Timothy M. Gallardo, and today I will perform experiment number 5 in power electronics. It is entitled Half-Wave Rectifier Circuit with RC Load. The objectives of this experiment are to simulate the half-wave rectifier with RC load using PSpice software, to utilize the software to observe the behavior of half-wave rectifier with RC load, and to determine various quantities using PSpice software. Create a new project, name it Experiment 5, then blank project. Create the circuit. Then set its parameters. Create new simulation profile, name it XP5. Set the runtime to 50.01 milliseconds for 3 cycles and maximum step size to 10 microseconds. Now run the simulation. Add the trace of B1BS for the input signal and B2R1 for the output signal. Now here's the waveform with 3 cycles. For table 1, to measure the conduction angle, set the axis variable time to time times 60 times 360, then measure its peak. We recorded 90.236 degrees. For BO max, return the time variable to its default, then measure the peak. We recorded 310.070 volts. For BO mean, measure the lowest point. We recorded 156.400 volts. For the change in BO, measure the difference between the highest and the lowest point. We recorded 153.727 volts. Now let's measure the diode and capacitor current. For steady state, the peak diode current is 10.798 amperes and the peak capacitor current is negative 9.991 amperes. Disregard the sign. At the first cycle, the peak diode current is 11.763 amperes and the peak capacitor current is negative 11.717 amperes. Again, disregard the sign. Now edit the simulation profile, set the runtime to 16.67 milliseconds. Then run the simulation. For table 2, we will measure the average current of the diode. We recorded 2.1239 amperes. Next is the RMS current in the capacitor. We recorded 4.2536 amperes. Next, for the average power in the resistor, we recorded 269.462 watts. Next, for the average power in the power source, we recorded negative 357.830 watts. Last, for the average power in the diode, we recorded 3.9198 watts.